Podcast Show.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rich Myers, and welcome to the Rich Myers Podcast Show. I'm here tonight with Dan Dennis. How you been?
Well, been pretty good. Last few days been a little hectic. Looking for a new house out here in Myrtle Beach. So looking at a ton of houses. But other than that, I mean, it's February. It's not. It's 1 week it's cold, 1 week it's hot. Like I think yesterday it was 70 something degrees. Last week it was in the low 20s. So it's kind of weird for South Carolina, especially right here in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, we still got about 4 inches of snow out the side.
Oh wow!
And here in Waynesboro, Virginia.
Okay, yeah, we got about 6 inches of snow a couple weeks ago, which is very odd for the beach to get that much snow.
I listened to your track, Course Boy.
Choir Boy, you like that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's I really like that song as well. It's my wife and best friend Laurie Lace wrote that song, and I was really proud to record it.
Yeah, it was like out loud.
Yeah, it's a little different than what I'm used to doing. The music that I'm doing now. We're writing together, and it's a little different than what I'm used to doing. I've got some more stuff coming out soon. I grew up in Texas. I had a really good band, road band in Texas that I used to play with a lot. We played, 5 nights a week, and it's living out here in South Carolina, totally different than Texas. You can throw a rock and play anywhere in Texas. Myrtle Beach is a little different. It's a little different crowd out here. Everybody out here in Myrtle Beach wants to hear cover bands. They want to hear, Garth Brooks and, Randy Travis and stuff like that. I myself, I love those guys. I grew up on listening to Merle Haggard and Hank Jr. and, Lefty Frizzell, and love that kind of music. That's real country music to me. But I want to play my stuff. I want people to hear my songs, and I'll throw in a couple of those cover songs in there every once in a while. But, I cut my teeth on playing cover songs. So, I think it's time to, get out there and do some of my own stuff. And I just got the numbers back from our promoter today, and Choir Boy is doing really well. I'm really surprised how well it's doing, because I'm not used to doing that kind of music. I'm more of a Waylon Jennings type traditional country music artist. And here lately, within the last 2 years, my wife, Laurie Lace, has kind of pushed me to step out of my box a little bit and do something different. So, and it's working.
Okay. Well, let's take a listen to it.
All right. How about it?
Got my hands on the wheel, midnight wind in my face. Back roads of Kentucky, there's ghosts in this place. Headlights on, engine low. Sheriff's got his hounds, but they're too damn slow. Used to sing hallelujah in the Sunday pew. Now I'm mixing, mashing, raising hell with the crew. Bible on the dresser, whiskey in the jar. Choir boy turned bootlegger, shotgun by my side, preaching with the throttle, raising Cain on that ride. From him to sin we find that glide, moonshine in the truck in the night. got more profit in liquor than bread. Devil make me fearless, Lord make me fast. Every jar I haul, another hymn pass. Bible turned bootlegger, shotgun by my side, preaching with the throttle, raising hell on my ride. From hymns to sin, we burn that light. Moonshine in the truck, and the night is mine. I sing it loud, no holy choir now. Our job is forward to hell and back. The Lord knows it now. One hand on salvation, one hand in the flame. Prohibition made me a sinner with a choir boy name. Choir boy turned bootlegger, shotgun by my side, gospel in the gravel, thunder where I ride. From pulpit to outlaw, I found my sign. Moonshine in the truck, and the night on my side.
Well, what'd you think?
Yeah, you can hear a little. You can hear a little more Haggard in there.
Oh yeah, yeah. And you know that song, like I told you before, Laurie Lace wrote that song, and it I think she kind of wrote it about me. Little background on me: I grew up in Southern Baptist Church. My grandfather was a choir director and the music director in the church. And if you know anything about Southern Baptist, we like to party in on Saturday night and go to church on Sunday. So I think she had a lot of ideas coming from my raising, writing that song, I think.
Did you got any other songs, concerts, and what's next?
Well, we got Laurie Lace and I have a duet that's coming out. I don't know the release date on it. I do have other music out. You can find everything on iTunes like everybody else. iTunes, Spotify. I've got a couple of videos out on YouTube that you can see. I'm constantly working. So Laurie Lace and I are constantly writing. We plan on going back to the studio again this year to do some more recording. And I can't say enough about our guys in Georgia. John Johnson, he's our producer, and we come in, we give him the music, and he's got a great bunch of professional musicians, that when we come in, we lay the music, and a couple of weeks later it's mixed and mastered, and it's just amazing, the quality that we get from John and his guys. We walk in there and we give them, this is what we want to do. This is our idea. Hey, I think I hear a mandolin in this song. Hey, I think I hear a banjo maybe, or fiddle in this. And so they not as a regular producer does their own thing. He kind of lets us tell him what we hear, and he does his magic. And then a few weeks later, we got the finished product. And so, yeah, we got some more stuff coming. Got some really cool music coming. If you like Choir Boy, then you're going to really like what's coming next. So But yeah, we're constantly working, constantly writing new stuff, and it's hard when you're an independent artist like myself and my wife. We don't have a big label behind us with all the money, so we finance everything ourselves, and with the support of fans and people like you that get us out there and put our names out there, it helps a lot. So I appreciate that.
Okay. Are you from a musical family or?
Well, my grandfather, like I said, he was a choir director and he played guitar and I think that's where I got my want to play guitar. And my mother's father played the mandolin and the juice harp, and my mother plays guitar and the dulcimer and sang. My grandmother sang. So, I mean, I have an uncle that he could play anything with strings. He played drums. He played professionally for a long time. So I got a musical family background, but God gives you the gifts, and you just got to figure out how to use them or where to find them. So, and I'm still learning. If you say you're mastered your instrument, then I don't think you're telling yourself the truth, because you're always learning something new.
Where's the weirdest place you ever wrote music at?
Where's the weirdest place? I don't know. I mean, I have ideas that come to my head going down the road. I mean, the honest truth, I hear the music, and my wife Laurie is the person that writes the words. So we make a really good team. We're not just best friends. We're husband and wife, and we work very well together, because she'll come and she'll say, "Hey, I got these words. I've got this song. Uh, can you listen to it for me and put a melody to it?" And so that's I'm good. I'm very good for a couple of lines or a hook or an idea for a song. Matter of fact, our very first song that we wrote together, this is going back a few years. It was a Sunday morning. I remember we were sitting in the living room, and I had my guitar out, and I was just playing these same chords over and over, and I kept saying these same lines over and over, and I was doing that for about 30, 45 minutes, and then I put my guitar down, and little did I know, behind the scenes, Laurie was over writing the song, and she goes, "Don't stop what you're doing. I've almost got this song finished." And so I kept playing and kept playing, and lo and behold, we got a song recorded, finished, recorded. We shot a video for it. My very first music video ever. I've done a lot of live shows, but I never shot a music video, believe it or not. And we shot it down at the world famous Bowery Club, where Alabama got their start in Myrtle Beach. And from what I understand, there's only one other person that was been able to shoot a music video there, and that, I believe it was Dan and Shay. So I feel pretty lucky about that. And like I said, you can find all my music on iTunes and Spotify, all the major places where you buy your streaming music. So go help out a broke musician and go buy one of my songs. They're really cheap, I promise.
What do you like doing besides music?
I like to fish. That's why we live in Myrtle Beach, right here on the ocean. And I like hanging out with my wife. Like I said, we're not just married; we're best friends. So we do a lot of antiquing. I know it makes me sound old, but we like to go to junk stores and antique stores and You know, anytime that we go out of town on the road, we either myself or Laurie is on the internet looking for the next big junk store, antique store, because you never know what you're going to find, and we always seem to find something. Uh, so yeah, and we go to auctions a lot. But other than that, you know, I'm just a regular dude, just like everybody else. You know, I put my pants on one leg at a time. So I got to give a big shout out to. I don't know if you can see my hat here. This is a good friend of mine, Mr. Tommy Alverson. He passed away a couple of years ago, and hell of a songwriter, great entertainer. And Tommy sent me this hat. He signed it for me and sent me his book. So you guys out there in TV land, check out Mr. Tommy Alverson. He's got a lot of great songs out there.
Okay. Well, thanks for being on the show tonight. I really enjoyed having you.
Well, hey, man, anytime that you need somebody to fill some time, let me know. I'll come on and help you out.
Thank you.
I like this theme song.